Alright guys, like we mentioned before, we're giving away some Killzone 3 beta keys at the end of the show, but first we're going to give you a little taste of that action with our second daily demo. It's time for the Killzone 3 public beta, Kevin.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Yeah, I mean, everybody in the office knows I really love Killzone 2.
That's a good game.
So I'm excited about Killzone 3. Today, we finally got a chance to get into the multiplayer beta for the first time.
Okay.
You're literally going to watch me play my second game of Killzone 3.
So all the caveats.
So
in that.
yeah, so let's just jump in and have a little fun and see what's going on.
All right.
Now I'm playing as an engineer class, but I haven't unlocked anything yet. Now I'm playing warfare mode, which is a carryover from Killzone 2. And what this means is that the different match types are going to switch in and out.
Okay.
Which makes for a very non-campy kind of always changing environment, so that there are always different objectives coming up for you.
And right from the outset, we can see one of the big differences for Killzone 3 from Killzone 2 is you're actually playing in snow this time.
Yeah, and it actually, obviously the game looks absolutely beautiful. And I'm a sucker for snow in games. Most people in the office know that as well.
You like snow,
so I really
and you like
do like
foliage.
Snow.
And yeah,
I like pretty.
You like
I guess.
pretty.
Yeah,
you
I do like pretty, but I do have a soft spot for snow. Lost Planet 1, one of those games that gave me a little snow high there. So no exception in Killzone 3, but one thing that's obviously carried over is the I'm very bad at talking and playing games at the same time.
No problem.
But one thing that's carried over, obviously, is the classes and the unlocks. So as I go along, I'll be able to unlock more things. One of the more interesting things I saw that was added to the game is for the medic. Now I'm playing as an engineer, which means that I can sit down turrets eventually. I can repair vehicles and whatnot. But one of the things the medic is going to be able to do is actually spawn this little hoverbot that hangs around. You only get limited time with it, but it will fight at your side as well as heal you and teammates that need to be healed.
Okay.
So it sounds like an excellent addition. Oops, those are my teammates.
That's a buddy.
See, this is what happens when I talk and play at the same time.
Now, Now I know that you haven't played a whole lot of the beta, but Killzone 2 was a game built around experience levels and unlocks and things like that. Wow.
Yeah.
To your knowledge, does it look like Killzone 3 is carrying on that torch?
Yeah, it looks to be much the same in that regard. Although it looks like they are making some improvements. Number one is how well everything integrates into the Killzone website.
Okay.
That was a big deal there, because then it gave clans and players a chance to really keep track of what was going on and maintain their progress. And it looks like they're going to be working on streamlining that, as well as player communication. Again, squads are a big deal. You can maintain a squad. You can spawn with your squad mates. You can also jump high off of things and take a little damage.
Get a little bit of blood in your face.
Exactly. This is the first time I'm actually playing on this map, so you're seeing it at the same time that I am.
It's a great looking map. I mean, really, it's just a great looking game. Oh, shoot that thing down. Oh. Hey, you got it.
I did get it, but I had a little trouble there maintaining my own life. But,
nice.
Yeah, if you've played Killzone 2, this is going to be very familiar. It certainly feels the same. It looks very much the same, although the maps are different.
Right.
But this is a case where that's a very good thing.
Right.
Killzone 2 had incredibly excellent multiplayer to begin with. So this is more of the evolution that you would expect, as opposed to a revolution. But again, you get some of the same delights. Like the maps were one of the greatest delights in Killzone 2, and this is no different. There's just a lot going on because the modes are constantly changing on you. You're always constantly on the move. There are lots of great places, like here, that you can kind of hide in, get a little bit closer to the objective.
Right.
So yeah, always a lot going on. There are a couple new modes. One is Operations. You're seeing me play Warfare here, but Operations is one of those new modes, kind of an assault and defend mode. And in between rounds, players that did well in the previous round are featured in the cutscenes,
Right.
Which is actually a really cool idea because it's a nice feeling of reward.
Okay.
I've neutralized that territory.
And you're not just taking a rest here; you're actually completing an objective.
Exactly. I was completing an objective there, grabbing that spot. So yeah, the map makes, the screen makes it really easy. You can always see your objectives really handily, so you know exactly where to go, except I'm being shot.
And this is a game that can be played not only with PlayStation Move, but also in 3D at the same time. Have you tried that yet?
I haven't yet, as a matter of fact, but like I said, this is only my second game. But I'm interested in checking out the PlayStation Move support.
Yeah.
They've added that in. Haven't they added that into Killzone 2? As well?
Not to my knowledge. I think
Okay,
it's just
so
Killzone 3.
I'm talking out of my butt.
But
when
I
it
got
comes
to
that.
I got to try it in TGS with the 3D glasses and the Move controller. I felt like I was in the Matrix.
Yeah.
It was nuts.
You know, I'm not necessarily a person that thinks that 3D is necessary for every game, but it strikes me as that it might actually be a really interesting and worthwhile experience to check it out in Killzone 3.
All right, Kevin. Well, I very much appreciate you showing us the Killzone 3 public beta, giving people a little taste for what they're gonna win. Hopefully, one last question: when is Killzone 3 gonna be out in stores?
February 2011.
February 2011.
Absolutely.
All right, Kevin. Again, thank you very much. Now it's time for our third daily demo of the show. We told you this one is stacked. It's Need for Speed Hot Pursuit.